Hello, Aries, and welcome to your reading. I am so glad you are here right now because what I am seeing in your energy today is something that needs to be said out loud. Your instinct is sharp, your gut knowing is guiding you toward right action. And the message coming through loud and clear is this: trust it. Trust that first thought. Trust that quick pull in your chest that says, go this way, do this thing, move now. That impulse you keep second guessing is not random. It is not impulsive in the reckless sense. It is deep, knowing, dressed up as instinct. And today, the cards are going to show you exactly why you need to listen to it. So let us dive in. Let us see what Spirit has for you. All right, I am pulling cards for your current energy first. Let us see what is showing up for you right now, Aries. What is the energy you are carrying into this moment? Okay, the first card coming in is the Knight of Wands. And I love this for you. I absolutely love this because the Knight of Wands is pure fire energy, pure movement, pure go. This is the card of someone who sees the direction and moves toward it without hesitation. And Spirit is saying this energy is you right now. This is who you are at your core. You are built for action. You are built to move on instinct. The Knight of Wands does not sit down and write a 17-step plan before taking a single step. The Knight of Wands feels the pull, sees the path, and rides. That is the energy that is activated in you right now. Let me pull another card here. Tell me more about this energy. The Queen of Swords. Okay, so here is what I find fascinating about this combination. The Knight of Wands and the Queen of Swords together are telling me that your instinct right now is not just gut feeling for the sake of excitement, it is sharp. It is clear headed. The Queen of Swords cuts through confusion. She cuts through noise. She cuts through the opinions of other people and gets straight to the truth. So, what Spirit is saying is that when your gut speaks right now, it is speaking with the clarity of the Queen of Swords. The impulse you are feeling is not blind. It has already assessed the situation faster than your logical mind can catch up to. And that is the key thing I want you to hear in the first few minutes of this reading. Your intuition moves faster than your analysis. And right now, that speed is a gift, not a flaw. Let me pull one more for current energy. What else do I need to see here? The Ace of Wands. Oh, wow. Okay, this is a powerful opening spread, Aries. The Ace of Wands is pure potential, pure creative fire. It is the very beginning of something new being sparked into existence. And it almost always shows up when the universe is handing someone an opportunity that requires a quick yes. Not a long deliberation, not weeks of research, a quick yes, because the window is open and the energy is alive and the moment is now. Spirit is saying there is something in your life right now, maybe something you have already felt stirring, maybe something that just appeared. And the Ace of Wands is saying the spark is real, the opportunity is real, and your gut already knows it. So let me talk about what I am seeing in these three cards together because the picture they are painting for you is extraordinary. You have the fire of the Knight of Wands, you have the sharp clarity of the Queen of Swords, and you have the brand new beginning of the Ace of Wands. This is not a spread about maybe. This is a spread about yes. This is Spirit showing me that your current energy is fully aligned with action, with instinct, with trusting the impulse that has been showing up for you. And I want to validate something right now. A lot of Aries out there have been told their whole lives that they are too impulsive, too quick, too reactive, that they need to slow down and think more. And maybe in some situations that has been useful advice. But the cards are showing me that right now, in this season of your life, the overthinking is the enemy. The analysis is the thing that is slowing you down because the answer you are looking for is not going to be found in more research. It is already inside you. It has been there the whole time. All right, let us go deeper. Let me look at what has been going on for you recently. What have you been moving through, Aries? Because I think understanding where you have been is going to make what is coming even clearer. Let me pull for your recent past. What has Aries been navigating? The Five of Cups. So this tells me that there has been some loss in your recent experience. Something did not go the way you hoped or planned. And I want to be careful here because the Five of Cups is a complex card. It is not pure devastation. It is that specific feeling of standing in front of something that did not work out and focusing your attention on what spilled, on what was lost, on what went wrong, while behind you there are still two cups standing, still something worth keeping, still something whole. And Spirit is saying a lot of you have been doing this. A lot of you have been so focused on what did not work that you have not fully seen what is still there, what survived, what is still available to you. Let me pull another card. Tell me more about this recent past. The Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so alongside that disappointment, you have also been in a waiting energy. The Seven of Pentacles is the farmer standing in the field, leaning on the hoe, looking at the crops growing and wondering if the investment was worth it, wondering if the time and energy spent is going to pay off. This card tells me you have put real effort into something. You have invested yourself, your time, your resources, your heart, maybe all of the above, and you have been in that uncomfortable in between space where you cannot yet see the full return, where you do not yet know if it was all worth it. And that waiting, that wondering has been exhausting. I see that for you. One more card for recent past. What else do I need to understand? The Eight of Swords. And here's the part that Spirit really wants me to highlight for you. The Eight of Swords is the card of someone who feels stuck, feels trapped, feels like the options are limited or non existent. But here's the truth about this card that most people miss. The figure in the Eight of Swords is blindfolded. They cannot see that the swords around them are not actually blocking their way out. The restriction is in the perception, the prison is in the mind. And what Spirit is telling me about your recent past is that the combination of disappointment from the Five of Cups and the frustration of waiting from the Seven of Pentacles has created a kind of mental fog, a story that says maybe my instinct was wrong before, maybe I should not trust my gut, maybe I need to be more careful. And Aries, that is the trap. That is exactly the trap because your instinct was not wrong. The timing might have been off. The circumstances might have been outside your control. But your core knowing, your gut feeling, your deep impulse, that has always been pointing you in the right direction. If this reading is already speaking to you, if you are feeling this message, drop a comment below and just say yes. Let me know you are here and I am reading for you specifically. Now let us talk about what is shifting because this is where it gets really interesting, Aries. What is coming in for you over the next week or two is showing a significant change in energy. Something is breaking open. Let me pull for incoming energy. What is arriving for Aries right now? The Sun. Oh, Aries, the Sun card. I love seeing this. I genuinely love seeing this come up for you right now because after everything I just described in your recent past, the waiting, the disappointment, the feeling of being mentally trapped, the sun is the universe saying the fog is lifting, the clarity is coming. And not just a little clarity, the sun is full, bright, undeniable illumination. There is something in your life that is about to become crystal clear, an answer you have been waiting for. A situation that has been murky is about to show its true colors. And the beautiful thing about the Sun card in the context of this reading is that it confirms what the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Wands were already saying. The light is coming, and it is going to confirm that your instinct was right. What you knew in your gut is what the truth actually is. Let me pull another card here. What else is coming in? The Two of Wands. Beautiful. The Two of Wands is the card of someone standing on a high point, looking out at the horizon, holding the world in their hands, and deciding which direction to go. This is a card of choice. But more than that, it is a card of vision, of someone who can see far enough ahead to know that the path forward is open. And in the context of instinct and gut knowing, the Two of Wands is Spirit saying you are going to be faced with a decision soon if you have not been already, and your gut is going to know exactly which way to go. The Two of Wands does not spend years in deliberation. The Two of Wands looks at the horizon, feels the pull of one direction over the other, and commits. That is the energy arriving for you. Let me pull one more card for this deep dive. The Wheel of Fortune. And here is where it all comes together. The Wheel of Fortune is the card of cycles, of divine timing, of the universe moving its pieces into position for a reason. And what Spirit is saying with this card in the context of everything we have looked at today is this. The impulse you are feeling right now is not random. The gut knowing that is activated in you is not just internal. It is the universe speaking through you. The wheel is turning, and your instinct is one of the ways that turning is communicated to you. When you feel that pull, that quick knowing, that first thought that says this is right, part of what you are feeling is the universe showing you where the wheel is headed. And Aries, You are naturally attuned to that movement. You feel it before others do. You act on it before others can. And that timing, that quick yes when the moment arrives, is one of your greatest gifts. I am going to pause here for a second and just speak directly to you because I think some of you listening to this reading right now are in the middle of exactly the situation we are describing. There is something you are considering, a decision you have been going back and forth on, a direction you feel pulled toward, but your mind keeps throwing obstacles at. Your inner critic keeps saying, wait, what if you are wrong? What if this does not work? What if you look foolish? And I want you to hear this. The fact that your gut has been consistent about this thing, the fact that the feeling keeps coming back, the fact that your first thought keeps returning to the same answer, that is not impulsiveness. That is truth, repeating itself, waiting for you to hear it. All right, let us look at what to be aware of, because I do not want to give you a reading that is all light without also honoring the shadow. Spirit wants you to go in with your eyes open. Let me pull for obstacles or warnings. What does Aries need to be aware of? The Seven of Cups. Okay, so here's the challenge. The Seven of Cups is the card of illusion, of too many options, of the mind spinning out into fantasy and losing touch with what is real. And I want to be clear that this is not saying your instinct is unreliable. What this card is saying is that the danger for you right now is letting the options multiply in your head until you cannot tell which one is the real impulse and which one is wishful thinking. The Seven of Cups is where gut knowing goes to get confused. And Spirit is saying, watch for this. When you feel genuinely pulled toward something, that feeling is usually quieter and steadier than the noise of the Seven of Cups. The real impulse does not shout, it does not spin, it does not keep changing into different shapes. It is the consistent pull, the one that has been there before the options multiplied. That is the one to trust. Let me pull another card here. What else should Aries watch for? The Four of Cups. And here is the second warning. The Four of Cups is the card of apathy, of sitting under the tree with arms crossed while a cup is being offered from the universe and you are not even looking up to see it. This is the danger of becoming so caught up in analyzing, so locked into the mental loop of should I or should I not, that you miss the actual opportunity when it arrives. Because opportunities in this season are arriving quickly for you, Aries. The Ace of Wands told us that. The Two of Wands told us that. And the Four of Cups is saying, do not be so deep in your head that you fail to notice when the universe extends its hand. Look up, stay present, stay awake to the moment, because the thing you have been asking for might arrive in a form you did not expect, and your gut will recognize it immediately if you are paying attention. Here is how to handle both of these. The Seven of Cups and the Four of Cups are both cards of disconnection from the present moment. One pulls you too far into fantasy, the other pulls you too far into apathy. The answer to both is the same. Come back to your body. Come back to the physical sensation of knowing. Your gut lives in your body, not in your head. When you feel uncertain, when the options are spinning, drop out of the mental noise and ask yourself one question. What does my body know about this? Not what does my mind think? Not what do other people say? What does my body know? That answer is always cleaner, always truer, always faster than anything your analysis can produce. If this reading is serving you, do me a favor and hit the like button. It genuinely helps me know that this content is reaching the right people. All right, let us talk about the bigger picture now, because what is coming for you in the broader arc of the next few weeks is where this gets really exciting. The universe has something significant moving in your direction, Aries, and the cards are being very clear about it. Let me pull for the longer term incoming energy. What is coming for Aries in the bigger picture? The Tower. Okay, wait. Before you feel any anxiety about the Tower, I want you to hear what Spirit is saying about this card in the context of this reading. The Tower is not destruction for the sake of destruction. The Tower is the dismantling of what was built on shaky foundations. And for you, in this reading about instinct and gut knowing, the Tower is showing me that there is something in your life that was built on a foundation of other people's opinions, of overriding your instinct to please someone, of going against your gut because you were afraid of what the reaction would be. And the Tower is saying that structure is coming down, not because something terrible is happening to you, but because the universe is clearing the way for something that is actually aligned with your truth. The Tower in this reading is liberation, not destruction. Let me keep pulling. Tell me what else is coming in. The Judgment card. Wow, this is powerful. Judgment is the card of awakening, of hearing the call that you cannot unhear, of the moment where you rise from what was and step into what is meant to be. And judgment following the tower is one of the most significant sequences in tarot. It says, yes, something is falling away, and yes, from that space of clearing, a profound awakening is rising. Spirit is showing me that what is coming for you in this bigger picture timeline is a moment of reckoning with your own truth, a moment where you will hear the call of who you really are, what you really want, which direction your gut has always been pointing you in so clearly and so undeniably that you will not be able to go back to doubting it. Judgment is the card of the person who finally hears their own voice above the noise. One more card. Let me see what else is in this longer term energy. The World. Aries, I have chills. The World card. The World is the card of completion, of the full cycle reaching its fullest expression, of something arriving at its perfect conclusion. And look at the arc of cards we have seen in this reading. We started with the Ace of Wands, the brand new beginning. We moved through the Knight to the King of Wands, the impulse growing into mastery. We saw the star, the light guiding the way. We saw judgment, the awakening to truth. And now we end with the World, the arrival, the completion. Spirit is telling me that what your gut has been pointing you toward, the thing your instinct has been trying to get you to move toward, is a real destination. It is a real arrival point. And the cards are showing me that you can get there, that you are on your way, that the path is real and the destination is real, and your instinct has been right about it all along. Let me pull a final message from Spirit. What does your guide want Aries to know right now? The Emperor. Okay. The Emperor is mastery, structure, authority, the one who knows their own mind completely, who trusts their own judgment without needing external validation. And Spirit is handing you the Emperor card as a final message, Aries, because your guides want you to step into this energy fully. The Emperor does not ask permission to trust themselves. The Emperor does not second guess the first thought. The Emperor has lived enough, experienced enough, navigated enough to know that their instinct is earned wisdom. And your guides are saying that is you. That is who you are right now. You have earned this knowing. You have lived through enough to trust it. Step into the Emperor energy. Own your instinct. Own your quick knowing. Own the impulse that arises in you because it is one of the most trustworthy things about you. Let me pull one final oracle card. What is the last message Spirit wants to give you? The card coming through is one of alignment, of deep cosmic yes. And the message is simple and clear. You are not being reckless when you trust your gut. You are being wise. The universe speaks through feeling before it speaks through fact. The impulse you feel is the universe communicating with you in the fastest language it knows. And the more you honor it, the more clearly it speaks. The more you act on it, the more refined it becomes. This is not about being impulsive for the sake of drama. This is about being so deeply connected to your own knowing that you can move with confidence and speed when the moment calls for it. And Aries, the moment is calling. Aries, let me bring this reading home for you because I want to leave you with something you can carry into this week, into this month, into every decision that stands in front of you. What the cards have shown us today is a complete story. You have been in a season of waiting and disappointment, a season where something did not land the way you hoped, where the return on your investment was taking longer than you wanted, where the mental fog of too many second thoughts was making you doubt the thing you know most naturally about yourself, your instinct, your gut, your quick knowing. And what Spirit is saying, what every single card today has been saying, is that the fog is lifting, the sun is rising, the clarity is coming. And the thing your instinct has been trying to tell you is the truth. The direction it has been pointing you in is the right one. The impulse you keep returning to is not noise, it is signal. The tower is clearing away what was built on fear and doubt. Judgment is waking you up to your own voice. The world is showing you where you can arrive when you stop overriding the thing that knows best about you. And the Emperor is the version of yourself that your guides are calling you into. The one who trusts completely, the one who moves with certainty, the one who knows that the first thought, the gut feeling, the quick knowing is not a flaw to be corrected. It is a gift to be honored. So here's what I want you to do this week, Aries. When you feel that pull, when the impulse arises, before your mind starts listing reasons to wait, just pause for one breath and ask your body what it already knows. Not your head, your body, your gut, your chest, your solar plexus, the place where the truth lives before the words do. And then trust what you feel there. Act on it. Let it lead you. Because the universe has been communicating with you through that channel your entire life, and it has not been wrong. You are sharp, Aries. Your instinct is one of the most powerful things about you, and this is your season to let it lead. If this reading resonated with you, if you felt this was meant for you, drop a comment below. Tell me what part of the reading hit home. Tell me what you are being called to trust right now. I would love to hear from you. And if you know another Aries who needs to hear this message, please share this reading with them. You might be the reason they finally trust themselves. If you are not already subscribed, make sure you hit subscribe and turn on your notifications so you never miss a reading. There is so much more coming for you, sending you so much love and fire, Aries. Trust your gut, trust your instinct, trust the impulse. It knows the way. I will see you in the next one. Take care.